course, there's been injuries, a ton of injuries you guys have been dealing with too. Yep. Headed last week to Alabama without 2 starters, and all 4 transfer cornerbacks didn't play.
Yep. And they're not.
Yeah, and they're not this week. That's right.
Yeah, they're all out for the year.
Okay. So the starting 11 on defense last week, if I saw this right, 5 transfers were part of the defense last week. And the cornerbacks were converted safeties.
Yeah.
And one being a true freshman getting his first start last week versus Alabama.
Yep. And only gave up 219 passing yards.
Okay.
Wow. So, Dave, again.
So it was already a struggling defense, but
defense.
And now a bunch of new faces.
The problem was it would have been the secondary.
Yeah.
Here's our good buddy Josh Pate would say, the paper pop. Okay. I literally wrote number 4. Okay. Play bump and run, man-to-man coverage on the outside. Make Jalen Milroe beat you with his arm. Because I knew what he was going to do. Everybody and their mama knew what he was going to do. I actually think, Dave, that the secondary, the guys that, hey, maybe they actually found something here the last 4 weeks. They continuously move up in passing yards allowed when it comes to the rankings. Why? You're at 120. You're playing a bunch of freshmen, transfers that probably don't want to be here. Well, the guys that you recruit in there are 5 stars. Both of them were 5 stars, the safeties. Hey, well, they can cover a little bit. How about that? So the DB room, for what it's worth, doesn't bother me. It's that front 7. So for this game, Dave, the motions that you're going to use is going to confuse the ever-living dog manure out of them. They're not going to – the misdirection runs, the, fake jet sweep here, we're going to go, 34 dive there. They don't know how to stop that, Dave. They don't. And so I could see Johnson and ATN just going off because you do have injuries. You do have guys on the outside that are injured, but I just don't know if this – I literally see this game happening. I think I saw that Florida is running for 157 yards a game or something like that. They're going to have 200. They're going to run on you, bro. And this O-line, Dave, I don't know how really the O-line has played for you guys or what your opinion is for Florida.
Not as good as last year's.
That won't matter.
Okay.
Unless Harold Perkins goes back to playing edge rusher or being on the edge, it's not going to matter. So
it's inconsistent at best. I mean, if you watch the first half of the Tennessee game, it's probably the best they looked all year. And there's been, they took advantage of a Vanderbilt defense and, of course, the Cupcakes and all that, but nowhere near what they were last year and, inconsistent there. But I'm like you. That's got to be a path. If there's a path to an upset, I mean, because let's be real, it's going to be an upset if Florida wins this game. To me, it is. It is Johnson and ETN. I mean, I love what Graham Mertz is doing. He's playing better than a lot of people thought he would. But I do think it's on Florida's run game.
Dude, Mertz is playing to me what everybody thought Peyton Thorne was going to be at Auburn. Remember when Peyton Thorne comes into Auburn, everybody's like, oh, man, he got freeze. This kid did some good things with Keon Coleman. Oh, okay. Well, and Graham Mertz is number 14 on everybody's list like dummies, and now look at him, And so, I do think that crossing routes, I think, was it Wilson, the young wide receiver?
Yep.
You can do whatever you want, Dave. It's like the old T.I. song. You can have whatever you like because this defense is going to give it up to you.
Blake, again, man, you're making me feel better about this game.
You should.
Look, you've made me feel that way the last couple of years.
Dave,
I do. You call it like you. I mean, we call it like we see it. Yeah.
I mean, Dave, they're second to last in the SEC in rush defense. By the way, the only worst team than LSU in rush defense, Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
If you can't come into this game and run, Dave, then I'm not trying to put anything bad on Florida, but I'm just saying, if you can't do it, everybody else has.
Yeah.
So Auburn came in here in the first half. They just couldn't throw. Peyton Thorne couldn't hit a wide open receiver if it would just save his life. I don't know. I think y'all going to run all over us. I really do.
All right. Well, maybe there's a hey,
Take
Gator
the
Nation.
13.5, Dave. Take the 13.5.
Take the
right
13.5.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. If Daniels plays, absolutely no shot.
Don't take the 13.
Yeah, absolutely no shot. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it whatsoever. If Nussmeier plays, okay, maybe there's something there. That's
fine.
Look,
Has that line moved at all?
Not that I know of. I haven't seen it move.
Yeah, I haven't seen it move either.
Look, I'm picking LSU either way, but I do think the path to an upset certainly. And look, this is not calling myself a genius. Nobody's going. Of course, it's slimmer if Jaden Daniels is out and Nussmeier is in.
No doubt.
But the path to an upset is a little more clearer there. If not, I think LSU is going to have to help Florida out a whole lot if there's an upset and Daniels is a starting quarterback. So on that. If he is in concussion protocol, does it change the way he's used?
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. I don't. But see, here's the thing, Dave. People are like, I'll give an analogy. Tebow, Lamar, Cam Newton. Every one of them's like, oh, he takes all the big time hits when he's running.
Yeah.
Dog, no, he does not.
He don't. Yeah, he doesn't.
It's when he's staying still inside that pocket where and obviously the hits and running the football is what accumulates more. He's not, taking more of those hits. Look, man, that kid, I don't think it matters. I don't think that he can't. I don't think that it cares to him, Dave. Now, I don't think LSU design runs him with anything, right? Like, I don't think they're going to design run him with anything.
Okay.
I don't think, Dave, let me tell you something. Okay, I probably shouldn't say this. I'm going to anyway. Against Alabama, all right, Brian Kelly had to be asked this question multiple times because Daniels will walk to the line, check it. Hey, y'all called something? He goes full Burrow mode. Okay, he's literally done this all year. He's like, this play sucks. Okay, he'll motion him back out, exactly what Burrow did. Okay, he'll go and check the play, bring the running back in, move protection around, and he's going to hit a bomb or he's going to run for a long run. It happens every time. Not everybody, but he is not going to let you run it like something on him. So. Look, I do think it changes how they use him schematically. Dave, if he needs to take off, he's gone. Like he's not, he's not going to sit in that thing. At least I don't think so.
Yeah,
because I've seen him hit hard. Believe it or not, even though he got concussed, I've seen him hit worse than what Dallas Turner did to him. Dave. So this is another thing. He got late hitting against Alabama 5 times last year.
Mm. Yep.
And you want to say that you weren't trying to take him out?
Yeah.
You hit him 5 times after. I mean, who's sour? Yeah, me.
All right, there we go. Hey, Blake, man, great job as always.
Always great to be here, Dave.
Yeah, Are You Serious Sports right there, Blake Ruffino. Catch him right there. Hey, he's on every week with the Bill King Show as well. Hey, I'm on Tuesdays, Blake. You're on Wednesdays?
Yeah, Wednesdays.
I
think we're at the same time or around the same time, just different days,
Yep.
So.
All right, Blake. Hey, thanks very much, man.
No problem. We'll see y'all.
See you.